And welcome back to the Skarsnik campaign. My name is Michael, and my goal is to try to create the most immersive Let's Plays that you can find on YouTube. So in this campaign, we are about to wrap up our second Great Wa, and it was a pretty productive one. Our Wa target here, Karakadrin, we have captured that. We have one turn left, and we also came down, we retook Grand Peak after Ungrim had taken it from us earlier in this campaign. So we completely wiped out Ungrim. We've laid siege here to Zufbar, and we've won a couple of major battles down here against Thorgrim, and I think maybe, yeah, against Belegar as well. Now, Belegar's got an army floating around down here. We have sort of sacked and done some damage to this settlement, but I may go ahead and retake it this turn. I have not decided 100% yet. But here's the thing. I'm a little bit concerned as we wrap up this Wa that we're going to go through that lull where we've got all kinds of debuffs on us until we get our fightiness back up again to, you know, a decent, like the second tier. And maybe one way that we can sort of, what's the right word? I don't want to say take a shortcut on that, but that we can sort of get our fightiness going right away, right after this Wa ends, is by holding off on Zufbar until next turn. And I feel like this is the kind of battle then that would give us quite a bit of it after, you know, presuming that we win. Enough to kind of jump us up from the very worst of the debuffs up into the second tier at least. So that's kind of what I'm leaning towards doing. To a certain extent, we might be able to accomplish the same thing down here, but I feel like Zufbar is a better opportunity to do that than what we've got down here. Because I know I fought some battles against rebellions, I think, after the first Wa, and I never really got much out of those. However, fighting a big Belegar army, that could definitely do something for us. But I almost kind of feel like we might need to do that this turn. Oh, wait a minute, now that's right, I forgot. We can't reach it. We can't reach him. We could still attack Barag, the Dawasbog. If I do that, see, the thing is, we know that we're going to lose this Wa army right here at the end of this turn. And we don't want to be in a position where he can destroy both of our armies once we lose the Wa army and once we've got all kinds of like leadership and other debuffs going against us. So maybe how does he have one unit there that's at full strength? He's got one unit of miners with blasting charges that's at full strength. He's got one cannon that's at half strength, and then everything else is the way it ought to be. Like very badly damaged because we just sacked this last turn. I don't know. I don't get it. Sometimes this game really confuses me. Okay, the good news is we've got our garrison building built here, so it's much more defensible now. I'm going to go ahead and level it, I think. Don't really desperately need the additional growth at this point if he's already leveling it to his highest level, so I could actually probably demolish this unless I want to keep it just for the casualty replenishment. I'm just kind of thinking out loud here how exactly we want to handle the dwarfs down here. So let's go ahead and give you Curse of the Bad Moon, because why not? Not anywhere near as good as Foot of Gork, but I think only the orcs can have a Foot of Gork. Alright, we do know that we're trying to bring Nasha here as fast as possible down in this direction. But it's going to take a while. I think what we're going to do obviously we could win this fight without losing any units, although it's going to be... It's still going to be a settlement battle, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Man. That is kind of annoying, game. That is kind of annoying. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to lay siege. Obviously, we could do a decisive victory here. Get him! You, I'm going to move... Oh, yeah. Guess there's really not any reason not to just stay in this stance. This army, though, so we're going to have 40 units against his 17, but his 17 are so much better than ours. That's the thing. Even so, I'm probably still overestimating them. But with the debuffs that we get, it's a serious consideration. But we do have decent lords here. Level 9 lord, level 10 lord, level 9 hero. Okay, yep, let's go ahead and do this. We're going to go ahead and fight this the same way that we did last time. We'll try to sneak our stealthier units around behind. Let's do it. All right, start deployment. We're going to get the guys who are visible, which is really just the squigs. We're going to get you guys here. And then let's see, not all of you. Let's do this. You guys are my 3. And you are going to be... right here. And then you guys are my 4. And you are going to be right here. You know what I just realized? Michael, you've got Vanguard deployment. And let's go ahead and get Mr. Night Goblin Shaman here with you. You're part of 4 as well. Okay, and so back to 3. Yeah, Vanguard deployment. Wow, we can deploy almost all the way in. Almost all the way on that bridge there. Okay, and then you guys behind. So there's my 3. My 4. Let's go ahead and get you guys a little bit closer. You as well. I'm anticipating having to just start running right away. Now, let's go ahead and let's see how they do this here. I'm going to put you here. And the reason is we're going to start the battle, and then we're going to move everybody over this way. And then you guys to there, and then you guys to up here. Okay, and then 3, back to you. And how are we doing here? Yep, we're drawing them. We're drawing them the way that we want to draw them. And actually, I'm just going to go ahead and back you guys farther and farther away here so that you can't get shot with their missile units, while our stealthy units here do their thing. Come on, guys. This drives me crazy. Please let me... It's not letting me draw my formation. Okay. Well, all of you get in there. 4s, how are you guys doing? Slowly. Slowly working your way up there. How are we doing here on reinforcements? Minute and a half. Okay, now you guys are my 5. You can start to move forward again because it looks like they're moving away now. Okay, 3s. Okay, we took that. 4s. Let's go ahead and get you heading up this way as well. And units are revealed. Okay, how are we still looking? We're still almost a minute away. Okay, you ought to be able to rip through those guys, I would hope. Okay, 5. Let's go ahead and get you guys. Let's get you going up this way. I'll figure out a use for you a little bit later. Okay. 4s. Almost there. Tell you what, some of you... Go ahead and get a head start on there. Along with you guys. Okay, now here come the first reinforcements. I just realized I should have put my others on, my WA armies on, whatchamacallit, AI control. But it didn't really work out very well the last few times we've done it, quite frankly, so... Might have been better than nothing, but it's really not that big of a deal as far as I'm concerned. Okay, you guys, yeah, stay on them. You guys can all come in. Try to take that out, although it would be kind of nice if we could destroy it from behind. We may not be able to, however. Maybe you guys can, actually. Let's race you around like this. And then over to there. Okay, all of you guys. Keep it coming. Alright, how we doing here? Go ahead and stay on those rangers. You guys all try to take out those miners with blasting charges. Okay, here we go. Now we got a chance for a vortex, maybe. Let's see if this works at all. Not great. Not really. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a debuff going on them. Okay. We should be, I would think, pushing through here pretty soon. Okay, how we doing here? Yep, that's fine. Just keep doing that. You guys are all still moving, right? Yes, you are. Okay. My 5s. You guys are moving as well. That's good. Okay, right here we obviously took that, so let's go ahead and get you guys up there. Mr. Shaman. I think we want to... Yeah, sure, just buff them, why not? How much did that cost, I wonder? That costs 4 Winds of Magic, not a big deal. Okay, let's go ahead and get that taken care of. That'll destroy the barricade. That you, for some reason, are running away from. I have no idea why you're running away from it. You guys go ahead and hit them. You guys go ahead and try to hit them. Let's go ahead and wah. Okay, 3s. Wow, they're only wavering, and well, now there's 0 of them left. That was pretty amazing. Okay, 3s, you guys all get up here. Let's go ahead and get a couple of you maybe on those cannons. My 4s. Okay, you don't go running in the opposite direction, please. You can actually get up here. Okay, up here, my 5s. Did we take? We did take it. That's good. Let's go ahead and get you guys on him. And then I think it's just about over now. I don't see a whole lot linger. Oh, hello. Some Bugman's Rangers right here. Boom. See what we can do about them. Okay. Looks like we're about to overrun them. Right there is the last unit in that area. That's the last unit in this area. They're both now starting to waver. Should pretty well do it, I would think. End battle. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to keep fighting. End battle. Negligible casualties. I can live with that. Okay. 10 scrap, 1,000 gold, 2,000 experience. Do I feel like these two armies can defeat Belegar's army? That's really the question. I am going to... I'm going to risk it. Occupy it. We'll see how it goes. Okay, you no longer obviously want you to be in raiding stance. That would not be a super great idea in our own territory. I don't see any other armies. You do get a... oh, what's Goblin Tide? Yeah, let's take that. That sounds interesting. Okay. You get...
and powerful war boss.
You've already maxed out the Gobos. I think it's time to give you Deadly Blade, because we do need to be able to actually do some damage to the tougher dwarfs. Let's give you Night Shroud. Okay. Alright, hopefully we can hang on to this. I am not going... Ooh, hello. Didn't realize that that was going to stay here. Well, that's kind of cool, because that's going to allow this to now be a minor settlement battle. Let's go ahead and repair. That's way better than having to build it. And assuming we can hold it, so I think it's worth 238 to risk going ahead and building that. And then Varenka Hills, I'm going to leave that building there for the casualty replenishment as much as anything. Okay. Up here, you're looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. And back to here. Okay, so gonna very much worry about public order after this war ends, but we can't really assess it very well right now. Meanwhile, Skarsnik, you can boom. You can go into that stance. You are going to continue. Or did I want to switch these two out?
Ready.
I think I might want to switch these two out. So you actually... I'm going to break the siege with you. And we're going to resume the siege with Skarsnik.
Sounds like a good idea. Stick out plotting and scheming.
And at least with you, we actually can benefit from siege towers. And now you... Just make sure you're close enough to reinforce if he sallies out. Okay, I'm content with that, I believe. Obviously, this army right here is about to go bye-bye. But nothing we can really do about that. And then you, the Goblin Big Boss. We want to keep one of you here close by to wreak havoc with this army, to make sure it can't do anything like build itself up and then run over here, and I don't think that's going to be a major concern though. Let's go ahead and explore over here. Okay. No more armies over here, which is good to see. Decent sized garrison here. Very big garrison right there. This is what we like. We like the settlements, even the minor settlements, once they've been built up a bit, we like them to be,
Killing time.
you know, major accomplishments to capture. Okay, I think we should be okay here. I'm going to go ahead then and put him back in the army, but we'll pull him out once this army over here looks like it might start moving. And then you've moved, you've moved, you've moved, you've moved, and Jenkins, you need to stay where you are.
Nasty magic's
Yeah,
ready.
okay, we're doing okay here. We're doing okay. I think from a money standpoint, I'm not going to build any more buildings. Let's go and check our diplomacy. Wait a minute. That's interesting. Here under Peace Treaty, it doesn't even list Belegar. We are definitely at war with Belegar, but they're not even showing up as optional for a peace treaty. That's interesting. Okay, well that's fine. They weren't going to do it anyway. We do want to build some artillery. I got to remember to do that. And we're almost done with the Mighty's Fortress. That'll be nice. Okay, I think we're ready to end our turn here. Okay. Luckily, the Tsarina has not declared war on us. Okay, the army is retreating. That army, however, is not. Okay, gotta definitely pay attention to that. Okay, he's got more armies operating in our vicinity than I'm comfortable with. And Azhag, you are looking very, very weak right now, my dude. Chaos Dwarfs. They are apparently going to do some damage to Azhag as well. Okay, well, we got a caravan arrival for 1,000. We'll take it. It's better than nothing. Faction destroyed. Okay. And constructor is always good. Okay, yeah, let's take a look at what we got down here. He went into ambush stance, apparently. Glorious Wa ends. Wa mobs retained. A new Wa unit's available for recruitment from the Regiments of Renown panel, and we got 100 scrap. We got mount gained, and of course we also have the big Stunties trophy here. Okay. All right, you.
Well, nasty.
No, it's you right here. You're the big concern. You could take that garrison on your own.
Ready to face your doom? What is unthinkable?
If I leave you here,
Best.
that garrison is not going to be much help. Okay, the thing is, I don't really want to split my two armies up because individually, they are not a match for this.
Do you take me for a wazzock?
Now.
I could reach him. I could attack him. It would mean abandoning Varenka Hills.
You're not worth the fight.
Okay, gonna have to think about that for a second. And these two armies together. First of all, let me. So here's the debuffs that I was so worried about. Minus 50 growth. Okay, whatever. Minus 5 control. That's a concern. Obviously, recruitment cost plus 50% and construction cost plus 20%. I can live with those, just not do any recruiting or constructing for the time being. Winds of Magic Power Reserve -5 per turn. That's bad, but the biggie is down there at the bottom. Leadership -10 for all armies. And we're talking about greenskins who already have really, really bad leadership. So definitely extremely vulnerable time for us right now. Let's go back up here. Slaga, you actually get a skill here. We'll give you Specialist. And we're going to run you... Wow, he's actually coming. He's coming our way, isn't he?
When I get there, gonna stab.
This little bitty army of Belegar is moving aggressively towards us.
Stabby, stabby!
Don't think so.
Okay.
Great and powerful war.
So that garrison,
Kill 'em all.
let's take a look at what it looks like right now. We have 0, yeah, crushing defeat. We have 0 siege weapons built. So we need to keep sieging it. And of course we have the major leadership issues that are a concern. Okay. However, what's our chance to block the army? 43%. That's all the chance we have. Well, we're going to try it. Failure. What a shock. Okay. All right. Meanwhile, we are losing Winds of Magic hand over fist. But it is what it is. Okay. Back up here to Jenkins. Actually, first of all, you. Let's go ahead and get you moving this way.
Moving.
Keep you moving this way. And Jenkins. Karat Kadrin. Size 20 garrison. Not sure why so many of the units there are as badly damaged as they are. Doesn't really make a ton of sense to me, but... Okay, there's really no armies moving towards which makes me think... And Wissenland has moved armies away. So unless we're going to start raiding her, which I think is a terrible idea right now, I'm actually more inclined to get Jenkins moving as well.
Underway.
All right. Yeah, we'll have to play it by ear and see if another army of Wissenland gets close enough to threaten it, but for now it doesn't look like that's the case. Okay, then Karaza Karak, you are upgrading here. I'm going to switch you over to growth and control. Really just the control, though. That's all I particularly care about, and it's only a +2. It's probably not even worth it, is it? Nah, we'll leave it. You and your public order, you're -9, even though you're being occupied by a full stack army. Here you are... You're losing 7 per turn. Hopefully that won't last forever. Hopefully we'll get back up to here for too long. Grand Peak. I am going to... What is this? Control plus 10? But it costs 4,600. Leadership plus 5, though. That's pretty critical. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do this. Because that plus 5 leadership will really help us a lot once that's built. I wish it would be built faster, but it is what it is. Okay. So now, here's the question. I think what we're going to do is we're going to actually abandon this after all.
Ready to face your doom.
Because I really don't... Well, I don't know. If he
You're not worth it.
attacks with 12 units, we might have a chance of winning that, actually. We honestly might. So, I'm going to leave these guys here.
You need help?
You need the replenishment more than Gorebuds does. So, we're actually going to move Gorebuds out. Put you into ambush stance. And ornery backslider, you...
Push me.
Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Wait a minute.
Who needs
Oops, I moved the wrong one apparently. Okay, that's my mistake. Can I please move you out? Hello? Can I move you out? There we go.
Move it out.
You move in. You're getting increased replenishment now. And you.
Got the war
Ambush
boss.
stance, you're at 55. Is there anywhere we could go where it's better than 55%? 60% right there. Okay. Why not? We'll try that. Don't know if he'll fall for it. Don't know if he'll get drawn in. Just need to make sure if he does attack.
Nine.
Yeah, we are close enough, I think, to mutually reinforce. Okay, all right. I think we're ready to...
Night Gobbo war boss.
Wow, I guess we're ready to end our turn again already. Okay. I'm not going to bother to check diplomacy. Yeah, I am, because of Azhag. Let's see if Azhag wants to throw money at us for any reason. He does not. Join a confederation. He's still very far away from wanting to do that. Look at Wurzag. Wurzag doesn't like us. He broke the agreement that we had with him, and yet incredibly weak here. Fighting Aranessa and I forget who Sires of Morcaine is. Alright, let's go ahead and end the turn and see what I forgot to do. I could be using some scrap to upgrade units. I should have done that. Okay, so Azhag is going to continue to lose territory here to Kislev.
Right, speak your words.
Scrag is going to declare war on us again. Whatever. Okay, here's Belegar. What are you going to do, Belegar? Did you lay siege? I couldn't really tell. Okay, ally loses outpost. The alliance was broken. Why was our alliance broken? Oh, he refused to join the war against Scrag. That's why it was broken. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, Azhag. You are going to pay for that. If you're still alive by the time I am starting my next WA up, I'm not going to launch a WA against you, but I am still going to go ahead and destroy you. Okay. Because apparently you don't understand the meaning of alliances. Okay, you guys, they're not making aggressive moves
I'll get there.
towards Karak Kadrin, so we're going to go ahead and keep moving. Let me just make sure, Karak Kadrin, yeah, we are slowly replenishing right there. That's what we need. Okay.
What?
Nasha. This is going to be Clan Moors, I think, right? Okay, you can keep coming this way. And what are we looking at, by the way? We're at 11. We need 25. Well, we need 26, really. Okay, he did not march on Varenka Hills. This army did lay siege to us.
Oh, what you want? The tribe's ready.
And you are not close enough, apparently, to join the fight. Is it because you're across the river? I'm getting actual stuttering here. That's a bit disconcerting. Okay, so if I move you around to here,
Move it.
and then I take you.
Me.
Let's find out what this looks like. Okay, he's retreating. That's a good sign.
What does Oggenek to you want?
Okay, he would still... It would still be these two armies against his one army.
Disgrace my ancestors.
He's got a lot of artillery. We can overwhelm his melee infantry just with sheer numbers.
He can't. Great and powerful.
We have a little bit in the way of ranged to be able to deal with his gyrocopters. Not much, though. Definitely not much.
Yeah.
Still, the main hang up, as far as I'm concerned, is the leadership. Our leadership is so atrocious that battle still worries me. Because if I look at, let's take a look at somebody who's not a super high rank. That would be like you. Mr. Goblin Archers, your leadership is 42. You guys, your leadership is 43, and you're one of my better units. Yikes. Okay. I'm still kind of tempted to do it, though. At the very least, we should be able to do a lot of damage to them. And if we win, it'll go a long way. Okay, I'll tell you what we can do.
Who should we take?
We can go ahead and apply some of our scrap upgrades here. So you guys are all getting a bonus versus infantry of +10. You, let's upgrade you. This is bonus versus infantry. This is perfect vigor. We're going to give you the bonus versus infantry as well. You get it as well. You guys. Okay, what? This is poison. This is leadership. This is spiky weapons. That could be good. Okay, we're going to give you poison. And we're going to give the rest of you spiky weapons. And we're going to hope that the leadership... That I'm not going to regret not taking the leadership. Okay, we still have 200. Jagged weapons. Jagged weapons. Jagged weapons. Jagged weapons. Jagged weapons. We still have 100. You guys, we need toothy weapons, okay? All right. Oh boy, okay, let's go ahead and do this. This should be very interesting here.
Curse 'em.
Pyrrhic victory. If we auto-resolved, we would lose a little bit more than half of our army. It's going to be just a regular old field battle. Very little cover, which is kind of unfortunate. Okay, fight battle. We're going to have to be pretty careful about this. Looks like our reinforcements are going to come in on the eastern side, so our left flank. So our own stealth units from this main army, we're going to send around as our right flank to try to get around their left flank. You, meanwhile, maybe we can draw them forward here in the middle, defended by you. And you guys, and you. And this is my 7. Okay. All the rest of you, first of all, the guys who are undamaged. Gonna get you over here in the front rank. And then you guys will make your line a little bit deeper. Okay, so this is going to be my 3. I'm going to put you in a locked control group. You, I'm going to put in guard mode as well as the archers. Let's start the battle. Let's see what happens. Now, we're looking at almost 3 minutes. Are they going to come towards us? It's interesting. They are not coming towards us. Well, they are, however, targeting our artillery just like we are targeting theirs. I guess we should probably make sure that we target theirs. Hit those flame cannons, maybe. I guess you have to move to do that, don't you? Okay, so 3.
Moving fast, running.
Just don't get spotted, guys. That's the important thing. All right. Keep doing the best you can, guys. That's all I can ask of you. Okay, let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit, I suppose. We have done a tiny little bitty bit of damage to their flame cannons. Those goblin hewers, their range is only 80. If we can get around behind them, I'm less concerned about that. We're down to just 2 of our rock lobbers, unfortunately. Let's speed up again. Okay, pretty soon here, our reinforcements will be coming in. Okay, at this point, let's go ahead and get you guys back. You're down to a single catapult. All right, 5 seconds. You guys are in position over here. Okay. Now they are readjusting, as expected. Okay. Almost all of you here are stealthy. Night Goblin War Boss and Night Goblin Shaman. As a Night Goblin, shouldn't you be stealthy? You're really not, though. I guess it's because you're cavalry, maybe? So we're going to get you over here. Okay, why did you not move? It's because you had to come off of the artillery piece. Okay, the squigs. Let's go ahead and get the squigs going over here. Squigs are 5. And then the rest of you, except for you, and the squigs, you're my 4. You're going to go like this. Now you 3, I'm sorry, you 4, you're my 7. Oops. Sorry, you're my 8. I already have a 7. Okay, and you're on your way to joining these guys up here. Okay. All right, I think...
Goblins!
I think we're about ready to... Okay, you're a locked control group, my 4. Okay, I'm going to change it. I want you on 2. The rest of my 4, you guys can all be in a locked control group as well. Okay. My 8s, I need you shooting at those guys. My 3s, I now need you all to go ahead and make your attacks from behind here. You guys, go ahead and start running forward. You guys as well. And you can, for what it's worth, you can launch at those flame cannons again. Okay, my 3s, my 4s. Okay, my 4s, let's go ahead and get you guys running forward now. My 5s, let's get you guys coming forward. My 8s, I still want you shooting at the gyrocopters, so keep doing that. And then you, my number 2, let's see if we can get a vortex or something else going here soon. Okay, you guys.
Goblins!
Okay, it's time to start hitting them from the flanks as much as possible. We need you guys to be hitting the cannons, the flame cannons, and the iron drakes.
Die! All of you just die! For the torchbearer, for the everlasting realm! That is Queen Helga! This isn't the broken drum! Mountains. I will not rest until my axe and flaunts it!
Okay, you guys, are you shooting at the gyrocopters? I don't know. Yes, you are. Okay, that's good. You guys can all shoot at those Iron Drakes now. Let's go ahead and wah. Oh, nope. You know what? I've kind of changed my mind. I think I want you all shooting at those gyrocopters. Okay, you guys can get in here. 2, I want you to base weapon damage and melee attack debuff. Boom, right there. That'll be good. Okay. 8, you are chasing off those gyrocopters. That's good. That is very good. Okay. You guys keep shooting at those gyrocopters. Okay, at this point, I think I can take you out of your locked control groups. Let's just make sure you're all fighting. Okay, this is going pretty well, quite frankly. This is going about as well as I could have hoped. Okay, go ahead and find somebody that's not shattered. In here, maybe. Let's go ahead and get a buff on him. Okay, how we doing here? You guys, I would say at this point, oh, everybody's shattered except for the Unbreakables now. Okay. Who's unbreakable? I don't even see who's left. I am not seeing who's left. Well, we do want to try to take him out. Let's go ahead and keep let's lower his speed there. How about, I don't want to use a vortex. I don't really need to, okay, all I need to do is whatever I can do to weaken him. Let's see if he's taking any damage at all. No, okay. All right, I'm not going to worry about it. Let's go ahead and end the battle. And so this is the power of schemes. In this case, hiding one of our armies and drawing Belegar's army in close enough that then when he tries to run away, he can't get away. And we have just destroyed a pretty significant army of his right there. And quite frankly, we took fewer casualties than I expected. And here's what I'm excited to find out is how much fightiness we get out of this. And I don't know if fightiness is the right word, but I'm talking about this mechanic up here at the top. Okay. Got good scrap, got good money, got good experience. Probably would have gotten more of all of the above if I had killed him, but it's just impossible for us to do enough damage to kill his dwarven characters. Okay, let's take the treasury. There we go. Excellent. Oh, that's wonderful. Forbidden Rod, we'll take it. Idle Carva, yeah, we'll take that as well. Casualties captured post-battle, that's excellent. All of this is looking really good. But here's what I'm most excited about. We just gained 22 Reputation, that's the mechanic. That's what this currency is called. So we gain 22 reputation, which is already enough to push us into the second tier. We're no longer suffering the -10 leadership debuff to all of our armies, which is spectacular. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead now and get you back into... Tell you what, let's get you... You can actually get as far as here. So you can actually run up there and help defend Varinka Hills. This army plus that garrison can now hold off that army for sure. Let's go ahead and give you your skill up. And we're going to give you Curse of the Bad Moon. Okay, now this army over here... Put you back into regular stance, move you... Oh, no, never mind, I gotta put... Oops. Gotta put you in march stance as well, just to get back into here. Okay? And now you... Like Goblin Shaman, you get... Earthing and Arcane Conduit. Okay, very good. Meanwhile, you have already moved. Okay, have already moved all of the armies. You are staying where you are. Skarsnik, you actually gained a rank here. Cough him up is not a high priority. Dodgy Geezer might be kind of nice, but I think what I really want to do with you is continue to beef you up as a melee combatant. Okay. Once more, I think we still need to give this at least one more turn to cook so that we can get some siege weapons. It's still a close defeat, even with just the with the 2 siege towers that we've got. But now that we're no longer suffering the -10 leadership, I do feel a lot better about it. This army right here, let's see what we can do. You still cannot reach. However, you are running around on a little spider, which is cute. Okay, you can try this again. Block army, 28%. Really?
Do you take me for a wazzock?
Not even worth it. 28% is not worth it. If he wants to come over here and attack us, he can, because that would save us the trouble of having to assault the city walls. Okay, Grand Peak. Think I'm going to level you up, but let me just see what our other possibilities are. We are still losing public order here. We're doing okay here. We're doing better than okay here. We're 1 turn away from Mount Gunbad being level 5. We're going to switch it to back to this. He's okay public order wise. Okay, sure enough, Grand Peak, there we go. Boom. We still have 1,300, which is, I believe, enough for us to level this right here. Boom. Okay. Very good. All right, I think we have just enough time then to do diplomacy and one more end turn. We're at 9, even without the Wa armies, so that's pretty good. Okay, let's go ahead and do another end turn. Okay, Rictus did not declare war. Wissenland is not declaring war, although she does have 2 armies up here now. That's a concern. Belegar. Ooh, you're gonna... Ooh, that's not good. Decisive defeat. We're gonna lose an army and a settlement. It's gonna be a I don't understand why every time we're attacking a minor settlement, it's a really good defendable map with only a few choke points, and then every time we are defending, it's a really terrible map with like a million choke points, and half of them won't even have barricades buildable. All right, well, we're going to obviously fight it. We're going to lose it, but maybe we can do some serious damage to them. It is, however, going to have to wait until the next episode. So we'll start out the next episode with that. And it's not going to be the end of the world to lose it, but it is a little bit disappointing. But it happens. All right, anyway, I will go ahead and say thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.